In today's article, I am going to talk about 15 ways to break through the glass ceiling. What does that glass ceiling mean? It means that there are people who wants to move up in the ladder, get to the C-suites, they get stuck at a middle level management level but not able to move up. And the people, most of the people who are nominating these people or hiring these people, their complaint has been there has not been enough qualified candidate in this area. Today I'm going to talk about how to prepare yourself, as well as how to coach, mentor, as well as learn from others to get to a position where you can be prepared and qualified, and then overcome these unnecessary challenges of people not able to select you without having this background knowledge. In this article, there will be very clear and concise method of explaining these 15 actions step by step. Learning to articulate vision versus mission. The great leaders are able to look at the day-to-day activities and tactical work and take those and connect with the vision of the company. By connecting them and asking them to be able to think about and contribute in an efficient way, they will be able to get best results out of the entire team. Second one is building strong, diverse team. Many people forget and try to hire people who are with the same background and same philosophy, and that tend to give, when there are issues comes around or there are unique problem you want to solve, you don't have the people with diverse background as well as diverse experience. It is important to go and hire people who has this diversity. The third item is simple but effective management techniques. The reason you are in this position is because you are promoted by doing something right. So when you are carrying out these activities, you learn and you continue to refine those processes and then apply them to be able to be very effective. The fourth item is fairness in every decisions you make. As a leader, you are expected to make critical and important decisions. Any appearance of favoritism or nepotism can kill the morale of the team. So you just need to make sure that you focus on the goal of the company and continue to follow through the decision with fairness. The fifth item is don't get bogged down with the detail. As a leader, you need to make sure that you hire right people to go and work on the detailed day-to-day activities. And then you are there to help with the higher level and high impact activities by helping these your key leaders. So make sure you don't get bogged down on the detail, but make sure things are moving forward. The sixth quality is learning to delegate. As a junior leader, sometimes people tend to focus on and get into very detail and don't delegate to other people in the team. If you are not delegating, you are not trusting the team to grow, as well as you will not be able to scale the company. So try to make sure that you delegate to the people and you pull back yourself and observe how things are moving. The seventh item is strong multifunctional knowledge. As a leader, you will have to lead the team from finance, accounting, marketing, and engineering, as well as sometimes manufacturing area. You may not have the full knowledge of all of these fields, but having understanding overall and able to lead and able to articulate that all these fields will help you motivate the team as well as drive the team to deliver the right product. The eighth item is ask for data and backup information for compliments as well as compliance. As a leader, There will be people will be coming to you and complaining about the project or other people. It is easier to get caught up on those and started talking to them about it. It's important to get data from these people before you go and start investigating these items. Ninth habit is building customer knowledge and customer relationship. As a leader, there are enough people internally taking care of the project and executing on the project. And you can bring another dimension to the project by knowing what the customers need and what is customers are asking for, and building the relationship to validate those information and bring back that information to the team. The 10th habit is connecting with industry experts and influencers. You get bogged down to your detail and what you are doing in the company. It is important to know what is the technology trend in the market, as well as what are the competitive landscape there. By knowing early and adjusting to that, we'll be able to execute better and without many mistakes. The 11th item is have advocates know your strength who will advocate for you. Most of the managers are very modest. It is all about selling yourself and making sure that all the things you are doing at work get amplified and acknowledged by others. So it is important for you to go and find some of these advocates who will bat for you and have them in your side. The next item is the 12th item, which is learning to look beyond your own responsibilities and connecting with other teams. It is important to focus on your deliverable, but make sure the other team like legal, marketing, finance have some say into some of the projects you are doing, as well as learning from them and getting that information into your team will help as a company succeed. The 13th item is willingness to volunteer for new tasks which is outside your scope. It is important for upper management to know you are willing to throw your hat into a new areas, as well as for you to go and learn new aspect of the item. So always try to be positive and being volunteer to go and do something new and learn from that. The next one, the 14th item is don't create permanent enemies or foes. You have to consider everyone is doing things for the right reason and the good of the project. And when things goes wrong, you have to be difficult and hard on them to make sure that they don't repeat it. But don't make them as a permanent enemies, because you may need their help in the future, or they did not do it for a malicious reason. Please consider that when making enemies or not. The 15th and final item is getting MPA versus getting practical experiences. There are many people who ask me about going to get MBA without the knowledge and the experience in the industry. My take on that is make sure you get a lot of practical experiences. The MBA or the courses in management can add value to that, but just getting MBA may not be the right thing to do without the experience. These are 15 habits I learned firsthand from 2 startups as well as working at 3 multinational companies. Lately, it has become important to be diverse, equitable, and inclusive team to build very profitable companies. From my experience, it is important for people who want to move up in the chain to first learn these knowledges and then reach out to people beyond your team and understand and get help from them. And then go beyond your own responsibility and volunteer to be able to do many things. It is important for people to learn these from early in their stage of their life, because suddenly you want to become a manager or VP or the CEO of the company, but not preparing lifelong will not be a help. So my ask for everybody who wants to be moving up in this chain, and to do that, you have to have the lifelong learning as well as networking with others and able to understand the industry and articulate well. Good luck to all of you.